Hello and welcome to another wee video by me, Stephen. I'm going to today just show you a wee bit of an update on my game that I've been making called Codwallop. It's a game about hitting people with a fish. It's a stupid wee game, but it's a game that I've been using to learn how to code and how to build games within Godot. So let's just get right to it. First of all, we'll jump into Godot and I'll just give you a wee update. So this is one of the levels that I've just been spending a lot of time on recently. It's based on Glasgow, where I was born, and basically you go through here under some bridges, under Central Station, and you are saving Glasgow from activists. Yay! This is George Square here, quite a famous area in Glasgow. If you've seen the movie what's it called again? World War Z with Brad Pitt from about 10 or 15 years ago. This is where they filmed part of that movie. Just the opening scene where they get the initial attack of the sort of zombies happens. We'll just jump in from the menu because I want to turn the audio down a wee bit. So I've got a nice new audio menu. Just turn the master volume down. But yeah, so you've got your fish, you've got to collect coins. I need to change the speed of that coin actually. Anyway, we've got protesters coming by. So, bang! Get rid of him. Get rid of him. There's a few extra wee things I need to do to make this a bit better. I don't know if you noticed in the background there, but there's a train went past over the bridge. It is an inner city train from like the 1980s. It was a train that I always wanted a model of as a wee boy. Never got it. Never mind. I'm just going to let this guy end the game. So yeah, that's the level I've been working on. I'll just show you this. I'm going to use a debug button that I've added here just to give myself some coins. 25 I need to unlock this. So yeah, we've got a wee button here, and if you have enough coins over here, you can click that. Yay! Wee celebration, you've unlocked the level and you can click on it. I'm sure you're familiar with having references for when you're designing or creating something. So this software is called PureRef. You've possibly heard of it. It is basically a lovely big canvas that you can drop images on. So a few months back I was wanting to come up with a sort of scary snowman character, so I started just grabbing stuff off Google and even doing some drawings myself. Actually, these are pretty much what the final characters look like. So PureRef's great. Drop in your images. You can add like notes, like scary snowman. Put that in. You can move that. You can move the images anywhere you want. You can increase the size. You can rotate. I'm going to undo that because I like things nice and straight. So yeah, you can make them whatever size you want. I tend to run it on a second monitor, so I can just kind of keep on looking. Then this is a really great bit of software for designing base characters. This is Fuse. So this is my leprechaun. So yeah, if you're not really good, or if you don't want to spend a lot of time making characters, get something like Fuse. It's really, really good. Yeah, you can edit these to your heart's content and then bring them into Blender or your any other 3D software of choice and manipulate them further, rig them. You used to be able to export to Mixamo from Fuse. Mixamo is that online rigging tool. It's really, really good. It doesn't seem to work anymore, but also you can bring these out as an OBJ and then just upload them yourselves. But anyway, I tend to just make my rigs in Blender myself. Yeah, so that's Fuse. I'll just close that, not save anything. Oh, just quickly jump to Audacity for a second, just because this is what I use for audio. That's the sound that we just heard a minute ago for the unlocking a level feature in the game. I really don't know a lot about audio and particularly Audacity. I can do the basics, I can trim things, I can add fades and all that. There's loads of things you can do here. But again, there's tutorials online if you really want to get into making audio or for your game. If audio was like a big thing, then I would learn Audacity. I know that sounds obvious, but I just mean like just really get into it, and it will really help if you know your software. Obviously, means you can do far superior work than other people, compared to me anyway, because I don't really know Audacity that well. So yeah, so that's Audacity. Like just for example, you can just drag that, delete that, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm not going to save that. And that's GIMP, but I'm going to jump into Blender just to show you that the finished Leprechaun character. So here he is with some nice lighting, well, not nice lighting, but a sun lamp in Blender, and that's him unlit. Yeah, so as you can see, it looks a little bit different. I took the textures into GIMP and yeah, edited it a lot. Took away his eyeballs. Oh, he's got an eyeball, but it just doesn't have any colours there, just to make him a bit more scary. I kind of added black gums and stuff, and just shadows. You might see the character looks really like different from what do you call it, from Fuse. That's because uh, I used Decimate, which is a feature in the modifiers in Blender. So I'll just do it again actually, just to give you an idea. The Decimate, if you have a really high res model that you want to use for real time, yeah, you can just lower this. Now I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's unsubdividing or something, but yeah, you can really make low poly stuff. But it's not when you have lovely geometry. So if you do that, just be aware that your geometry will be a bit messy. So this might be good to say I wanted to have like a low poly version of the character for like a back in the background, like as an LOD, a level of detail model. So I could yeah, use this and export that version. What a scary looking guy he is like now. Anyway, so that's Decimate, that's Blender. Yeah, I'm sure you know what Blender is. You can model stuff, you can rig, you can animate, you can paint and texture. I would, yeah, if you're doing any kind of 3D stuff for your game, get Blender because you're going to need it. For Godot, you can actually, once you've made a model, you can also create a collision model. Like say you were making a bridge or something that your character needs to walk across. You can have a lovely high detail or reasonably high detail bridge, but then you can make a lower detail collision model, and you just put the left. I think you just put underscore COL at the end of the model name that is the collision, and I think you then I think you just make it the child of the original model. Then when you export it to Godot, it seems to then knows that you've got your model and then you've got your collision model. Anyway, so I'm not really explaining that very well. So yeah, get Blender and use it. It's brilliant. So I'm going to close that and not save. And then yeah, as I was talking about GIMP earlier, GIMP is brilliant. Here we've got a clothing, a UV map of some clothes for one of the activists. And at the side there, you can see I've got different. I've got layers, but also within layers, I've got groups of layers. So at the bottom here, if I open this is the one of the female skins. So she's got like a stripy top and black trousers or leggings or whatever. And I think one of the other skins is something like this. Yeah, I can't remember the exact combination, but it's a green top with a kind of earth on it. Just oops, I've just done something. I don't know what I just did there. But anyway, I expanded that. Right. So yeah. So that is GIMP. GIMP's great for editing stuff. You can anything you want to do with an image, you can do it. There's probably other. I mean, if you're wanting to make, if your game is 2D and you're going to be doing a lot of sprite work, then possibly like Ace Sprite or something might be better for the kind of animation side of things. But I would say generally for editing textures and concept art or whatever you need, I would use GIMP. It's free. It's really good. I would say it's a Photoshop alternative. It's maybe not every tool that Photoshop has, but it's expandable as well. I've downloaded like extra brushes for drawing and stuff. If you're creating like dirt maps or whatever. It's really good. So anyway, let's close that and just see what else we've got open here. Oh yeah, this is Inkscape, which is another freebie, another really powerful tool. So this is a vector graphics program. So let's just go into here. This is the logo for Cobalt. So yeah, you can manipulate your things without losing any resolution, which is great. I'll just undo that. I'm sure you know what a vector software does. You can do all sorts. This is one of these bits of software that I really just kind of like scratch the surface. There's a lot to it that I don't really do or use, but we're making something like a graphic, like a logo. It's fantastic. You can change your fonts. There's just so much you can do. You have to just try it. So yeah, if you're going to be doing any kind of graphics work for your game, which you definitely will be, especially if you're like me and you're either a solo developer or a hobbyist, you're going to be doing a lot of stuff. You can download lots of resources online, whether it's graphics, models, textures, but you're always going to want to edit things and put your own spin on things. And so yeah, you got to get some extra software like GIMP and Inkscape and all that. So download these, try them out before you do your best work in them and get to know them. So that's Inkscape. What else have we got here? Oh, nothing. Right. So I think that's the end then. I think I've covered pretty much everything that I use. Anyway, guys, I really hope that helps you. And any questions, comments, or criticism, whatever you want, just post it down below in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel as well and hit a like. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks very much.